Tonight on DC News Now, a Northern Virginia driveway turned into concrete crumbles from a powerful lightning strike.
We thought, oh, a little scorch mark, and instead there was a giant crater.
Now the homeowners left to pick up the pieces.
Hi, everyone. Tracking a few stray storms for tonight, but the heat's building across the region. I have more on that forecast. It's coming up.
The turnout for Virginia's primary elections as we're getting unofficial results.
It's like hosting a birthday party every day, and the guests never leave.
Balancing the lives of 10 kids and making sure they're all well fed. We're stretching your dollar with this mom's tips on how to save on groceries.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight for DC News Now at 10. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran. We are getting ready for some storms that are set to move in later this week. Let's take a live look outside. We can see the Air Force Memorial there on the right, and then on the left, we're taking a live look at the radar. So far, it's pretty clear out there, but things are going to change over the next 24 hours.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb is here. We're certainly going to have to be weather aware over the next few days.
Yeah, we're about to enter our summer season, so it's just a good idea that you are prepared for a very busy and active season that we are about to have, from severe weather to hurricane season, right? At this point, I am watching a severe thunderstorm warning that's out towards portions of Washington County. It is Frederick. They have issued that severe thunderstorm warning until 10:30 tonight. Current time 10:01. So this one's a slow moving, about to make its way into Garrett Mills area, into Sharpsburg. You have a good batch of moderate to torrential rain that's impacting that region. So this one is moving over into eastern locations. This is Highway 15 as well. And so 270s right here. It does look like they will extend that severe thunderstorm warning. I will keep you posted, but at this point it would be straight line wind damage along with nearly 750 lightning strikes associated with that one cell that has kind of blown up in nature. We showed you the live look of DC. Super quiet. It's been quiet most of the evening, but the big batch of storms. Look at this outbreak that is currently unfolding across areas of Mississippi and Alabama. A big storm chasing night, and so all of that moisture is going to eventually impact the East Coast. Not for tomorrow, really. We're preparing you for Thursday. That's when the bigger front comes in. So what's the weather story tonight? We have a little instability, but it's all about the dew points. You feel the wall of humidity that's taking over the region right now. It feels super tropical. That sets the tone for severe weather. I'll have more on that coming up.
All right, Janessa, and if you needed another reminder of why it's so important to be safe and sheltered during storms, take a look here. Here it is. This is a driveway of a family's home in Fauquier County.
That's the thing. A bolt of lightning was so powerful, it blows this massive divot into that asphalt. The family telling DC News Now's Max Marcilla that it was intense enough that they could feel the blast from inside their home.
Well, we've all heard the saying about lightning striking twice, and here's what I'll say about that. It better not do so, because this right here, lightning already struck once. This is a driveway in Fauquier County that was hit with a blast so hard during last Friday's storm that it tore that driveway up into all these big chunks of asphalt.
We were eating dinner, and we heard this almighty deafening boom. There was a giant flash of white light, and our power didn't go out, so we thought we were all good, and then we got the call that the driveway had been hit, and we thought, oh, a little scorch mark, and instead there was a giant crater.
Take a look. This is what that crater looks like days later. Welby Griffin says her husband was able to toss aside some of the debris, but Mother Nature did a lot of the work.
You can see some of the chunks here that were just thrown loose are 2-3 feet across. And the biggest pieces were thrown 20 or 30 feet.
Griffin says seeing the damage a bolt left behind is crazy, but in hindsight, also a bit frightening.
In the moment, it was just too fast to be scared, but after the fact, when you realize that massive force of energy could have been ripping through their house or our house, is pretty frightening.
This driveway leads up to Griffin's in-laws' home. Her home is just a bit up the mountain, but this was a boom that could be heard well beyond the family's homes.
People on the other side of the ridge, like a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles away, knew the exact boom we were talking about because it was this singular boom, one and done.
Now the talk of the community is leading Griffin to talk about the importance of proper weather awareness.
They always say is the minute you hear thunder, don't just brush it off. It doesn't matter if you can't see flashes. You should get inside.
In Fauquier County, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
An intense look there. Thank you, Max. DC News Now is your election headquarters. The polls closing at 7 for Virginia's primary, but results are still coming in. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg tracking those numbers and joining us live in the studio. And Daniel, you are watching two big races here.
Yeah, Susan, let's get to some results in just a second. We're talking about the race for Lieutenant Governor and Attorney General. Both already have Republican nominees, so tonight's focus is on the crowded Democratic field. Just in the last 10 minutes here, the race for Virginia Attorney General Jay Jones has just been declared the projected winner in this race over Henrico County Commonwealth's Attorney Shannon Taylor there. You can see 51% to 49%. Over in the Democratic primary for Lieutenant Governor, there are 6 candidates. Leading in fundraising and in the polls right now is State Senator Ghazala Hashmi, representing part of the city of Richmond and suburbs, former Richmond Mayor LeVar Stoney, and State Senator Aaron Rouse from Virginia Beach. And in the bottom 3 there, you see all from Northern Virginia. We have Prince William County School Board Chair Barbara Lateef, retired U.S. Department of Labor worker Alex Bastani, and former federal prosecutor Victor Salgado. So Democrat Jay Jones will face incumbent Jason Miyares for Attorney General in November. For Lieutenant Governor, whoever gets that Democratic nomination will face conservative radio talk show host John Reed. The nominees for governor have already been decided. Democrat Abigail Spanberger will be facing Republican Winsome Earl Sears. We're in the studio. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Daniel, thank you. According to the Virginia Public Access Project, nearly 200,000 people voted early. But that's a drop from 2021 primary, when more than double the number of people cast a ballot. But there was a gubernatorial primary that year.
And we will continue to bring you the latest results as they come in, both here on air and online at DCNewsNow.com.
An update now on a deadly shooting in Maryland from earlier this month. A second man has now died.
Yeah, Prince George's County police say DeAndre Stevenson died yesterday at the hospital from his injuries. They say he was shot along with another man in a Suitland apartment on June 3rd. James Stewart now facing first-degree murder charges and is being held without bond. Investigators said the suspect and victims knew each other. Well, new tonight in Virginia, a teacher charged with exposing himself inside a classroom. Prince William County Sheriff's Office saying a resource officer made that arrest at Forest Park High School in Woodbridge on June 4th. Police say Coy Dubik was in class when at least one student saw him expose himself and make inappropriate gestures. The student reported it to school officials. Dubik is charged with 3 counts of indecent liberties by custodian.
Developing tonight, the head of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, has been rushed to a D.C. hospital for an allergic reaction. A spokesperson saying she is alert and recovering. And the trip to the hospital was out of an abundance of caution. The 53-year-old is one of the more prominent members of President Trump's cabinet. And this is a developing story. We'll be sure to pass along any updates on air and online at DCNewsNow.com.
And developing tonight at 10, Israel says it has killed a top Iranian general. 2 countries continue to trade missile strikes. President Trump is calling out Iran's supreme leader, claiming he knows where he's hiding, but doesn't want him killed for now. U.S. official saying the president has rejected a plan from Israel to kill Ayatollah Khamenei. They say he's concerned this would add fuel to the conflict and potentially destabilize that region.
A mysterious statue on the National Mall. Take a look. It is a golden thumb crushing the Statue of Liberty. The National Park Service says the permit shows the display is a call of attention to a, quote, oppressive regimes that are praising President Trump's military parade. The statue is scheduled to remain on the National Mall near 3rd Street until Sunday night at 5. And it does follow a recent giant bronze poop monument that was there to, quote, honor those involved in the January 6th insurrection.